Hello, everybody, and welcome to another episode of Last Minute Rundown. I'm Deviant Dario,
I'm Infinite One.
And I am Jin. How's it going?
and tonight we're going to be talking about Hulk versus Broly in about
Roller!
freaking time.
When Broly.
Jesus. Now Broly. Now Broly. Okay, now I'm done fanboying, but now we're going to fanboy even more.
When
But
Broly 2.
rip,
Yes.
Rip. I hate you.
Rip.
Die. Okay, even my cat
Working on it.
Even my cat hissed at you. How dare you? Anyway,
Kakarot!
okay. Before we get to that, I want to talk about Hulk really quick. Actually, for a while,
Yes.
let's start with Hulk. So what
Hulk
do we know about?
smash.
So obviously we
Basically.
know Hulk is Bruce Banner. He is one of the strongest beings in the freaking Marvel universe.
On
That-
Earth.
Yeah, true. Well, yeah, that's true. We remember Thanos put him in place, but we'll get to that later. Really quick, we know he is basically on par with Thor and most demigods. In fact, stronger than most demigods. He's strong enough to he can clap his hands strong enough to cause a shockwave and basically thunderclap and basically level a whole block up to basically almost a whole continent level, depending how strong he is. And most of his power, and obviously Hulk gets stronger and becomes Hulk the angrier he gets.
You won't like me when I'm angry.
You think he can thunderclap his thighs?
Ugh.
I think I just pissed off Deviant with that one.
You did. You just broke me with that. I fucking hate you. Anyway, so we definitely know he's gonna have to go into World Breaker mode, cause there's no way his base form, whatever his
Is
normal
gonna
Hulk
be
form is
Broly.
gonna, yeah, cause we know that a World Hulk is basically powerful enough to take out a whole planet. So it's definitely gonna be at a strong enough power level. We know he's still human. He obviously needs to breathe air. So when it comes to the planet being destroyed, once he's thrown into space, he's kind of screwed.
But can Broly breathe in space? Because Saiyans are...
That's true. That's true.
They changed that
Okay,
around so
well,
much.
no,
We
no,
don't
no,
even
no.
know.
I think they didn't really retcon it, but they kind of cheated with God Key. That's really it. So Broly can't do
guess
that. So you are right. He can't breathe in that. So you know what? In that sense, then obviously it's not going to lead to planet blowing up shit. But I mean, it might. We don't know.
Might end like last season with a double KO between them.
It's probably going to be something similar to with Goku and Superman when they just destroyed the planet.
That was really good.
No one, a lot of
Alright,
people do
so-
not agree with that fight, but you know what? Whatever. Either way,
Hulk has a healing factor.
yes, he does, and he has a good one. Like this one's actually way better than. I think it's on par with
Wolverines.
better than Wolverine's. A little bit. That being said,
Deadpool?
I was gonna say similar to Deadpool, but Deadpool's kind of back and forth with it because he's just comic relief. Sometimes he's instant, sometimes he takes forever. It's weird.
Yeah.
So you know, I was gonna let's not bring him into the mix. DB already gets enough bullshit from him.
Oh, shit. Whoops.
Yeah. So let's see. World Breaker Hulk, like I said, he's definitely capable of destroying a planet level. Obviously can't fly, but they're definitely going to be keeping most of the fighting on the ground.
But he can leap long distances, so it wouldn't really matter.
True.
A single bound.
Well, he definitely can use his advantage in doing hard punches. If he can just do it, so he can just do a nice running.
Running punch.
If he even needs to, because once he's at World Breaker mode, his fucking walking alone will trigger earthquakes across the whole world.
He was able to regenerate half his body in 18 minutes.
18 minutes.
18 minutes.
All right.
Pull two continental plates together.
Which is like 48 quintillions of force.
Yeah. Destroyed an asteroid twice Earth's size.
Try.
Shit.
Wait. And what form was he in? Was he in his normal form or was he World Breaker?
I'm just reading off the screenshot that I took while we were like watching the video before.
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
Oh,
But I
okay.
think
So
it was-
that's definitely his base form. Oh yeah, his healing factor. So there is a point where it actually can burn out, so it's not an infinite healing factor. So technically speaking, it is stronger. I mean, faster than Wolverine's and Deadpool's, but it does wear out at a point compared to the other ones. Because as far as we know, we've never heard of Wolverine's
Or
or
seen.
Deadpool's. Yeah, because Wolverine literally took a nuke with just his
Yeah.
bones and and went right back and just fucked up the guy who bombed him.
Damn.
Yeah, but Hulk, I mean, granted, I'm sure if he took a nuke, he'll be fine, but he actually got his healing factor burned out by getting punched by Zeus himself.
Zeus.
That's crazy.
Yeah.
You had to piss off God.
The one that
There's a
screws
list.
everyone.
Of people not to piss off, and he's on that list.
He fucks everything that moves. Of course, he's not to be
Well, now
messed with.
he's about to piss off Broly, so
I just want Frieza in the background. Broly, look! A piece of the ray from Hulk just killed your father. I just want that in the background so bad. I know that's not
I don't
gonna
know
happen.
how they're gonna do that. And actually, well, we'll bring it up later when we get to Broly. But I think that's what else are we missing with Hulk? Because I mean, there is his basic stuff, but he's gonna be going to
Cosmic beings.
Say it again.
Cosmic beings.
Cosmic beings.
You wanted to bring that up because we don't know if Broly would constitute as a cosmic being or not.
Yeah, no. No. Yeah, no. I actually mentioned before he is still human, so he's not. Because he wouldn't be able to, because he has problems with, well, maybe with demigods he's okay, with certain gods not so much, and with Titans obviously not. He got his ass whooped by Thanos, and he actually isn't immune to any reality warping realities, basically. Like when Thanos actually tries using the stones on him, it obviously will affect him.
Yeah.
And he has no defense towards it. And I bring this up once we get to Broly later.
And now we move on. To the one guy who Vic should still be voicing. I don't care if it's a controversial topic. I will stand by it.
Broly.
The legend, the greatest retcon I've ever seen in history. The legend, Broly.
Broly. Don't talk shit about Broly.
Oh yeah, no. So Broly, this son of a gun. This son of a gun has spent, 40 years on the planet Vampa, basically because him and his father were banished, basically out of fear. Because they already knew right away that Broly was ridiculously powerful. They still kept that shtick from the original, but they did it properly.
Yes.
Yeah, he saved his son from execution by running away with him.
Mm-hmm.
Well, he didn't run away with him. He basically got thrown in a pod by King Vegeta, and then Paragus and I think Beats. Was it Beats?
Poor
The guy,
Beats.
the Saiyan that was with Paragus,
Yeah.
chased Broly to Vampa.
He that's right. I think didn't he have him by gunpoint?
Yeah. He literally held him hostage and was like, take me to that where that pod is.
Yeah, it was like, yo, you know where my son's going? Like, I think so. We're going there now. Let's go.
And then they killed him and fucking robbed his ass.
Robbed
ate
him.
him.
They ate. Yeah.
Yeah. They ate him.
We're like, seriously. I love that. No, well, everyone brings up. Who am I kidding? And what else? So already from a child, he already has a potent power going on inside him, and he's already more than capable of controlling. Actually, not even in controlling, but he's so used to combat from. How old was he when he was
surviving since birth? I think he was like 4 or 5, right?
Yeah, not even.
Yeah.
So about since 4.
I'll look it up while we're talking about it.
Yeah, so since like 4, going up to like his mid 40s, he's known nothing but just insane survival. Like he's literally the Dragon Ball equivalent of Tarzan.
Okay, never mind. Apparently Broly is. I mean, like when he's older, he's like 52.
50? Wow, I thought he was only 40.
What?
Okay,
Whoa.
this is 50-year-old version. My God.
I don't even know. I can't even tell you because my thing's frozen.
I mean, that's right. They just look young because, of course, they do. So, okay, it makes sense. Either way, this guy has been on there for most of his life. Oh no, of course,
Yeah, I'm
like
just
most of a normal person, a normal being's life. Like it's insane. And and his only friend was basically that that furry mole worm creature. And then Paragus
stupid
didn't
Yeah.
like
furry
it,
worm creature.
shot its ear off. I always think it's his hair for some reason.
No, it was his ear.
Yeah,
And then he didn't want to be friends with him anymore. Thanks, Daddy.
I hope.
Asshole.
I hope. I mean, they're back on that planet. I hope they meet him again. If
Yeah.
they better bring
Meet
that
who
back.
again?
What was it, Ba?
Ba. Yeah, his name was Ba.
Yeah.
What the thing that Broly made friends with?
Yeah, his
Yeah.
only friend.
The thing is dead.
You never know. Those things.
I'm like 90% sure that cloth is from Ba.
Yeah,
Like
from its
90%
ear.
sure.
They literally said Paragus shot the ear off, and then they never
Yeah,
they
his
never
ear.
explained how Paragus got his scar. So people are kind of inciting that it was Ba that did that,
Yeah.
or
Fair.
Broly in a weird rage. So actually no, that would be actually basically from the original.
Yeah. So maybe it was Ba after Paragus shot his ear off.
No, it was. It pretty much was, but yeah. Aside from that, he was basically he lived with, survived with, and trained with some of the harshest creatures and one of the harshest environments. I think it was called Vampa.
Vampa, yeah.
Yeah,
Vampa,
Vampa.
yeah. Obviously, like vampire and something.
I think it
intimidating.
literally mentioned that in the wiki I'm reading.
Oh yeah. I think they even said it's one of the most like unlivable habitats to be on, and yet
Yeah.
these guys have been on there.
That's why they
forever.
sent Broly there.
Yeah, they literally thought to be a death sentence. It's like going in the Rancor pit. It's like, nah, I'm good. Freaking ate
But we
the
all know who
Rancor.
survived the Rancor pit.
Mm-hmm. Uh. Now that being said, because when we see from Dragon Ball in general, most of the fighters have been usually like to train or fight and progress in their transformed states, so like Super Saiyan or full power, just whatever. But Broly has been all in his base form the entire time. That when he does eventually transform, the multiplier on his power is ungodly substantial to the point where it actually literally threatens godlike beings. All right, so because
Broly is literally the giant ape in regular form.
oh yeah, he literally unlocked the alternative version of Super Saiyan form and just kind of made it its own thing.
Yeah.
And
They actually say that power that he unlocked after Vegeta just pounded him into the ground was the definition of Super Saiyan 4.
no, yeah, it is.
Yeah.
Oh yeah,
Yeah.
everyone, yeah, it's one of the most
Excuse me.
famous things about that because even stated with his eye color changing, it's similar to what a Super Saiyan, what like Goku Super Saiyan 4 would look like.
Yeah.
It's trying to imitate that and at the same time kind of pay tribute. But in this conversation, he basically is able to elevate his power level much higher. I forget by how much of a multiplier.
I didn't see the multiplier.
Because I know
Not sure.
it's like because it's a mix of similar to Super Saiyan, but also grade. No, not Super Saiyan. Grade Ape, which is supposed to be like 50 times.
Oh, the multiplier for grade 8. Yeah, I think it's 50.
Yeah. And I think they use the same calculations with that form, and considering how powerful he already is in his base form, it's already immense. But that being said, just in his base form, like that's his wrathful form they call it. He's definitely more than capable. He's durable enough. Wait, say again.
Ape is 50 times multiplier from base form,
Okay,
but we don't know what Broly's base form is.
it's called wrathful. So
Mm.
we'll check that up in a minute. What was I saying? So yeah, in that form, he's basically more than capable of. He's durable enough to literally swim in lava for a decent amount of time. Like it doesn't even affect him. And that goes the same with Goku at a certain point. Like I know in the original he had to put up a literal shield. This guy, Broly in this form was literally just swim right in it if it was nothing. So he's definitely durable enough to take on high heats like that.
That's crazy.
And then just from a basic Super Saiyan transformation alone, then he becomes a freaking beast, where he's able to take two godlike beings. But obviously, when he gets to actually no, really quick before I get to his full power form, when he fights Gogeta, there was that one scene when they both clashed their waves, and they literally broke to alternate
A
dimension.
different dimension.
So
Yeah,
here's
yeah.
the thing. Broly is capable of surviving and actually adapting to that, to the point that when he was in that form, it actually like activated that certain part of his. I know some people are gonna hate me for using this word, but a certain part of his chakra that actually helps him become that green-haired, full power Super Saiyan form.
See, that was just pure anger, though.
Not
Yeah.
even. It was pure anger.
And
It was
sorrow.
pure anger and pure grief and sadness, specifically because it was activated when he saw his own father die, which was all he knew.
Broly, look.
The award,
Freaking Oster.
oh, I
Anger,
know.
grief, and sadness.
He
These
is
three
an Oscar.
ingredients put together will
Make the
form
ultimate-
a Super Saiyan.
And then he gets pummeled. All right.
Yeah, pretty much.
That that was hilarious.
For an
Broly.
hour.
Yeah, Broly pummeling Frieza for an hour. They kept screwing up the fusion dance and the
Technically
weight
an hour. Technically an hour plus.
But yeah, what was I saying before? Oh yeah, when they're in that alternate dimension. So he's definitely capable of surviving being in that weird realm, which would definitely probably destroy any lesser being.
Yeah.
Do we know that Hulk is capable of even sustaining that type of realm?
That'd be interesting if they went that route.
I mean, there'd be no way for them to be able to enter there, but I'm just saying in comparison, Broly can survive that. Is Hulk as durable to be able to do the same thing? Because that'd definitely be an interesting factor. Because obviously Broly might be able to recover from it, but would it be would he be able to keep up that healing factor against Hulk when he's in his full power state? Because this guy can literally breathe fire.
Yeah. Yeah.
Well, Hulk can withstand Fin Fang Foom's fire breath.
And was that actually a magical attack, or was that like just a high?
It
just a
didn't.
lot of
It doesn't
fire?
say. It just says his fire breath.
Because he's a weird one. He's tough, but he's very complicated. So anyway, with Broly, what else is there?
Just that he's a very strong, very angry Saiyan.
And and
Very powerful.
I think they did establish does his power keep on continuing? Like it just keeps on swelling up, or
Yeah, I think it keeps on I think it keeps growing because when he was fighting Vegeta, Vegeta even said he's getting stronger and he's learning as he fights.
Yeah, but I'm trying to think if it still kept on going even to the point where they went against Gogeta, because obviously he was defeated by Gogeta. But does that mean that he was already too empowered, or did Broly actually reach his limit? That was something I never been able to figure out with him.
Well, was he in? He wasn't in base when he
No.
was sent back to Vampa, right? He was in his Super Saiyan form when he was sent back to Vampa.
Yeah, he was.
Yeah.
No, he was in his full power Super Saiyan. They're technically
so
two. They're
maybe-
technically two
maybe it
separate
was-
things. That's why I call it that.
Maybe it was still growing, and they just brought him back, and then we don't get a accurate representation of the power.
Yeah, and that's the one thing that always annoyed me, because I feel like that's going to be important with this fight, because we know that Hulk technically has unlimited power, because I forgot to mention this before with Hulk. He can, depending on how angry he gets, and his anger can just keep on going. It can actually multiply his power. So he actually has a limitless source of power based on his anger. So, and I'm trying to understand if Broly was forced to be pushed at a limit, or could he have kept on going up? And I'm not talking about through training and blah blah blah. I mean like during the fight itself. I mean, we know Saiyans are capable of doing that naturally, but in this case, I feel like there could have been another advantage on top of that for him. But otherwise, if he was at his limit when he was fighting Gogeta, then that might be a problem for him.
Like, here's the thing: we can't measure new Broly as well as we could have measured old Broly
True, and we had
because
three movies.
Old Broly literally destroyed an entire galaxy. But yeah, like it's hard to pinpoint his strength as it was the old one, because the old Broly were like, okay, he destroyed South Galaxy. He literally beat down every Saiyan there until Goku had to muster up everyone's energy.
Yeah, and they had. I always hated that MacGuffin in the old movies. It was still fun, but that one really annoyed me.
I'm gonna watch Hatchjack later because it's getting close to Christmas.
Nice. So yeah, so that's the real factor. Can Broly still keep on going past his limit?
Can Broly keep getting more powerful as the fight goes on? Like
And
Hulk keeps getting stronger when he keeps getting angry. Is like the main. Who can keep getting more powerful first is basically gonna become the outcome.
yeah, if they're gonna be constantly leveling each other on the field, or one gets faster than the other, then we'll have an idea. And also, one more thing: can Broly's power be capable of burning out Hulk's healing factor? Because once his healing factor is, because we know he's not gonna be durable enough to take on certain hits by Broly at a certain point. But can he heal past it? Maybe. Can he keep up with it? We don't know. If he can't, then he's done. If Broly has a limiter, then he might be done too. So those are the main factors for me for that fight, and that's honestly that's really it.
Yeah, because like I said, hard to pinpoint Broly, but we already have the statistical data for Hulk because he was already fighting Doomsday. Doomsday.
No, you're right.
Doomsday.
Oh,
You
you're
got it
right.
right. You got it right.
Yep,
I don't know why I thought Darkseid.
Yeah, Thanos fought Darkseid.
that was
awesome.
Thanos.
Yeah, I don't know why. But yeah, it's hard to pinpoint Broly at this point because we've only seen him in the movie.
Yeah. Oh, you know what? Now that I think about it, I just thought of something compared to this Broly and the old Broly. The old Broly, we know his energy can keep on going up and going up because he's always angry and because he's just evil. He's just he's just naturally angry. That's how it works. The new Broly is more like anger management. He tries to control it. He doesn't want to be angry. Obviously, once he snaps and then once he can't control it, then it goes. But and I just answered my own question now. If he gets snapped out of his state, then he'll stop progressing.
Yeah,
Because he literally got
You
scared
guys
out
are
of
the
his.
reasons I go to therapy.
He literally got scared out of his state almost when he saw the full force Kamehameha from Gogeta coming at him.
and he was like, oh. He's like, oh, cute. He named shit.
Oh yeah, no.
Yeah.
He was actually he was a baby. He was scared. He literally was like, "Mommy,"
He was
or
petrified,
Daddy,
pretty
or
much.
something.
He's like, Dad. Oh wait.
Pure depression at the point of death. Oh wait, no, he's not
Yep.
dead. Yeah, and then when he teleported, he wasn't even in his any Super Saiyan state. He already snapped back to his base form. So if anything, if he literally just went right back to normal from there. He probably didn't even remember right away how to do it.
We could thank Chilai for that.
Mm-hmm.
Oh yeah, and hopefully we get. Oh yeah, we're definitely going to see more than them. I cannot wait. I hope they. I know it's stupid now, and it was kind of a meme at the time, but I really want them to get their own show.
Like, here's the thing.
Their own manga.
I think
Why not?
I think now that Broly has Chilai and Lemo, like I think those three are going to be a package deal from now on.
Oh yeah,
Exactly.
and it's definitely
I can see it.
Akira's style of play, especially in more Dragon Ball storytelling, which he does try to incorporate with the new ones. Because he brought back everyone. He literally brought back the Peel-Off game, which was one who was implemented incredibly in the new series, especially with Mai alone.
Yeah. Yeah.
But yeah, and I know a lot of
Future
people
Trunks is
have
my favorite
different
arc.
feelings about that, but you know, I'm on that train for that. So, fuck it, I ship them.
Mhm.
All right, and yeah, and you may ship them, but I'm sure Broly will have other things to do with Trunks.
Yeah,
And that being said, I think that's pretty much it, right, guys?
I think so.
All right.
Alrighty.
All right, so thank you everyone for joining us on this episode. And this is definitely gonna be an interesting freaking fight, one we've been waiting forever for. I love that it was kind
Gonna
of
be
hinted by
fun.
Batgirl in the last fight. Check that
Yeah, it
out.
was pretty funny.
All right, so thanks again, everyone. I'm DV and Dario.
Infinite one.
I'm Jin.
You have a wonderful night, and you enjoy the fight.